Hello, Facebook. Um, I'm doing something new. It's the summertime, on vacation. A couple months ago, I started a brand, Lunacorn Unicorn. And Lunacorn Unicorn is an emotional support animal. And if anyone happens to come in, go ahead and share. Um, yeah, just share it. But Lunacorn Unicorn is an emotional support animal. Unicorn, actually. I like to think of Lunacorn Unicorn as like an emotional splint. A splint is a vehicle that's used, I don't want to say vehicle like driving, but it's something that's used to hold a broken bone or a severely injured bone in place until you get to the proper medical attention from professionals. So, Lunacorn Unicorn is an emotional support. She's going to hold you together until you can receive that help from a licensed professional. So, through this journey, I guess you can call it a journey of starting my own brand, um, I want to be transparent. And the reason for that, earlier in the year, I'm a teacher. So early in the year, I had students tell me, "Oh, Miss Munoz, I saw um, your safe space on YouTube." And, they actually watched it. Their parents watched it. And I didn't realize how much they were watching me, looking at what I'm doing. So to say that, I want to be transparent, honest about being able to start a brand. In my safe space, I'm going to need this safe space because um, there are going to be times that I will be vulnerable. And just basically showing behind the scenes of the day to day of starting a brand is definitely not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Um, Being an entrepreneur is a very difficult process. And I just wanted to do the video logs just to um, share my journey, just to keep record of it. Originally, Bobby and I, we had a discussion about it, and she told me to just, do video logs every day and just save them so that um, once Unicorn does become the success that I know it will be, I can then go back and share with everyone the process. But Antonio and I, this is yesterday. Antonio and I, we went on our bike ride at the lake, and at the lakefront, I get a lot of clarity. Just sitting there listening to the waves and just trying to meditate. But I decided that no, this is something that I have to do in the now, in the moment, to start to share the process. And again, the process ain't pretty. And this is difficult. It's difficult when anyone has to open up about what they're doing, the day to day behind the scenes, because what we see everything that's pretty and polished. And then you have people like me who's definitely not pretty and not polished. And we're looking like, oh my gosh, they put that together and you're barely holding it together yourself. So I just wanted to just share, you know, what I'm dealing with on a daily basis. And again, I'm going to be transparent, not too transparent because this is still, some personal business that you don't need to know. But this is just me understanding my purpose, or I don't know. It's just something that I definitely wanted to share. So I'm only gonna come on maybe twice a week, and I'll talk for about maybe 15 minutes. I'll probably cry because sometimes this journey is definitely, um, it stresses you out, makes you feel weary, and it's it's just it it's really difficult. And for those of you who are entrepreneurs, you definitely understand the day to day. And, it's something that I've been thinking about. And I actually decided that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Why not? Um, but being an entrepreneur, it can be very scary because you don't want to fail, you know. And if you do fail, you don't want people to see that you have failed. Failed. I'm sorry. Um, but I'm just putting it out there. Um, took my braids out. My hair's not done. You know, nails are looking a mess. But I'm on vacation, so I have this right, and I'm trying to build Lunacorn Unicorn up. Um, Also, if you are a person you don't want to hear about God, this is not the vlog that you're going to listen to. And I'm not coming on here as if I'm some Bible thumper where I sit and read scripture for an hour every day and I meditate. Absolutely not. I'm one of those people that when I'm going through something, I go to Google and what scripture is for however I'm feeling, and it'll give me a list of scriptures, and I'll go to my Bible, but I still have to read it from the Bible. Even though I have the app on the phone and Bible Gateway, I still, it's something about having a tangible Bible and reading from it. And I'll read that scripture to encourage me, to give me hope, because sometimes with the journey of being an entrepreneur, I know for me, I don't know for anyone else, but being an entrepreneur and just in life, sometimes you feel just hopeless. Like, what have I done? What mistakes have I made? Why am I making these mistakes? You know, and so I have to go to scripture so that hopefully I find guidance in getting back onto my path, whatever that is, and wherever it leads me. But yeah, this is something that's going to be interesting. It's going to be real, it's going to be raw. um, but I definitely, this is something I felt that I needed to do. I'm going to be transparent, um, letting you know, like, what did I do for the day. It's just, I guess also I can say that it's a way to maybe hold myself accountable, because then I can look back and say, okay, you said you were going to do this. Did you actually follow through and execute? And if I didn't, I get to say, you know what happened that derailed me? Why did I get thrown off track? And hopefully I can go back and fix it. But this is just, it has to be done for me. This is something that I'm choosing to be, um, share, to open up and share. Um, I'm going to be vulnerable. Um, I definitely felt unnerved. I was like, ooh, do I really want to do this? Is this something that, they don't have to know this? But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to share it. I'll probably do it like twice a week. I'm thinking Tuesday and Thursday. So this is what I'll do. And just try to understand what it is that I'm doing. Because a lot of individuals, they know their purpose. They know the reason for their being. And I'm not one of those people that has it figured out, because I don't have it figured out. And I'm tired of trying to pretend like no, I don't have it figured out. I'm learning as I go. And at my age, I probably should have it figured out already, but I don't. So, those of you who see this and you're younger than me, if you don't have it figured out, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, get on the path to finding your purpose, or what it is that you think you should be contributing to the world. I don't know. Eventually, I hope I'll figure it out. But until then, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this is going to be real and raw. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to share all of mine. There are some chapters in my book that you don't need to know. But some things we have to share, because not everyone has it figured out and know exactly what moves to make, and their steps. They know the steps to follow because they're ordered. Yeah, I'm not one of those people where God spoke to me and I answered and I've been obedient forever. It's not me. And if you are one of those individuals, you're awesome. that's all I have to say. You're pretty awesome. You have the direct connect to God. I'm still learning and trying to get there. So I hope that you will follow me and my unicorn journey to building this brand. Um, yeah, yeah, this is something. Um, I've been journaling, like I have pages of just writing. And where's my other, here I have my other book where I'm like writing and just going through. So this one's filled. So now I'm on to my next journal, just writing things down and things that I do, because I'm not one of those people that, like I said, I don't pick up and just read the Bible. I'm going to read a chapter a day. And no, I find a scripture um, that helps to get me grounded and to support me through whatever emotion that I'm feeling that particular day. What I do, I write down that scripture, and then I don't want to say a prayer, but I'll write like a letter to God, and I'm like, ugh, just pouring out my emotions to him. And I know he's sitting there looking at me like, girl, come on. Yeah, but, you know, like I said, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. And yeah, so yeah. So now just share what happened, because I know today wasn't a productive day. Yesterday wasn't a productive day for me. And I need to figure out why I'm choosing to distract myself. You know, why I'm not sitting down and writing out everything. But I'll make sure that I'll do it tomorrow, so that on Thursday, when I want to share productivity. So, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I can be more productive with Lunacorn Unicorn. And I can, talk to you about the different approaches that I have to try, because if I feel like I'm stagnant, I can't just stay stagnant. I have to try something different. And doing a video log and just talking to myself, I'll see where it takes me. I'll see where that takes me. So, um, if anyone's out there listening, this is the Lunacorn Unicorn journey. So we'll see where it takes me. Um, at the end of Safe Space, I always have a quick statement. I guess I'll say it, even though this isn't Safe Space, but it is safe space because it's a safe space for me to, share my journey. So yeah, I'll say it because it is definitely needed. Take a moment and shine your light in the dark. And usually I turn off the camera, that's it. But take a moment and shine your light in the dark is perfect saying for Lunacorn Unicorn. Um, yeah, Lunacorn Unicorn, she actually shines her light in the dark because she's speaking life, which is the light into traumatized children. And that can be such a dark experience. So I guess things connect when you're not thinking about it. Yeah. So okay, but take a moment and shine your light in the dark. And hopefully you can be a Lunacorn for someone who's hurt and broken. You can speak kind words into them. So um, thank you, and see you on Thursday. Bye.